now, fellow humans and resellers.
Hey, you guys! I'm Mr. Meeseeks. Look at me.
Good morning. I'm here.
Get to the chopper!
Game over, man. Game over.
How dare you? Blah, blah, blah.
I have a lot of questions. Number one, how dare you?
Not even close, bud.
This aggression will not stand, man.
Yeah, you've got to help us, Doc. We've tried nothing and we're all out of ideas.
Hasta la vista, baby.
That applause is for us, because it's a button.
Nice.
And I feel that we deserve an applause. You know why? Wait, hold on, one more. That loud enough? I have really matured today. I didn't tell you about this. I've made one advancement in the show. We have matured so much from the beginnings where I would use any old hook, like the DJ horn, to just catch people. Usually it like repulsed as many people as it caught in, but some people appreciated it. So I have retired that DJ horn and we have replaced it with a slightly quieter DJ horn. Am I right, sweetie? It's a big announcement.
I can't hear it.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, 3 cups of coffee equals super hyper. Here's the 4th one. Yay. Aloha, everybody. Guess what? We have the perfect life. You're looking at a chubby little man and his smoking hot, translucent librarian wife. Look at this. They made a mask, Halloween mask after her. This was actually patterned after her head. The same color of skin and everything.
Wait, what about that one right there?
And that's actually a real one. It was with similar alabaster style. Thank you.
No gold tooth. It was the back tooth that he had done.
No, if you were, and I'm I guess the word is angry that you did not keep track of all of our.
Stay perky.
I feel better now. That you did not keep track of all my dentistry. This was actually, it had to interfere with the tooth, the main tooth, because of the expense of getting a crown. I had to interject and now put off. This implant is like 2 years. I think I'm really not like, I don't want to get rid of it. I love me. I love my toothless tooth hole. It's good for straws. I sound like Sylvester Saffron.
Just a quick major win was just popping in to say aloha.
Aloha. Can't stay too long
Yeah.
because I'm stuck to the brim with day job. I still think that's something's wrong with everybody. Look at see how we're wide angle.
Not stretched,
but we're not. We're like 16:9, but we're not taking up the whole frame. See how we're like black lines. Like, I don't mind that.
Oh, bless you.
But that's not how it's supposed to be. But maybe somehow all of a sudden we're that way. Anyway, back to the thing. The words that he's saying is
aloha, Doug and Ralph.
you should quit your job and just hang out with us. Thank you. See how it's less obtrusive? It like doesn't take over the whole saying, which is nice. So.
Doug and Ralph, thank you so much.
Oh my gosh, 16 months.
We've known you for 16 months.
That's unbelievable. It makes me.
We appreciate you so much.
It makes me cry, and I'm already emotional.
It really is very, very, very
Prince of Darkness.
sweet.
Well, he's not really the Prince of Darkness.
Mm-hmm.
He's the king. He's some, because
Faster,
Paul is
faster,
the
it
Prince
is
of
so
Darkness. But yeah, we're sad. I'm quitting. Who's coming with me? Where are you going? You're quitting eBay? Yeah, we should just quit. That Didbit Golf guy is here. 6x6 is here. Now with slightly lower DJ horn. Like, I really do feel mature, don't you?
Yeah.
I'll be 56 in a short period of time.
It sounds the same. I'm not wearing headphones any longer, so
No.
I don't hear the sound effects.
You all,
really.
that is your matureness.
Yeah.
This is Pokey. Hold on, let me see if I can clear this
He's
out. Can you see down there? You
hoovering.
can't. There's the
Oh.
top of his head right there.
He's a Hoover.
And oh, look at this. Once in a blue moon, aloha, Dendicor Depot.
Nice. Lenny K.
Hi, Ryan, Lenny K. Where's Lenny K?
Mike G.
Where's Lenny K?
Up, down, down.
Up, down,
With all
down.
the
Lenny
posts.
K. And we did mention that.
Axe
Mike G. Axmon K. Very classy pronunciation.
Monkey. Tarjay,
Callie
Monkey.
Dabs. And Jovial was number 1 up there at the top. Tippity top, just the tip.
She was mentioning the marshmallow fluff and cream cheese dip, and I think you have mentioned that to us in the past. I've never had it.
It'll make you trip for like 6 hours. I mean, it's ecstasy. Yeah. It's natural. Nature is
You're
perfect.
eating a
Ecstasy.
Michelin man.
Yes. So what do we have to talk about today? Well, I did want to say that life is perfect.
Lag.
List Easier has made a big dent. I know we're going to talk about it today, but we're not really going to talk about it. We're going to talk a little bit about how Bearded Picker almost drove off the edge of the flat earth this morning on his show, and how much fun that was. And what the takeaway that I got, the crazy takeaway that I got, was that wherever he is now in thought processes and stuff, which seem, well, I mean, they're not odd to me at all, from the sense that I've heard them before, but that he has come to the same conclusion that my super crazy pot growing shotgun hippie friends from the 1990s, he talks exactly like that, minus the falling off the edge of the earth part. But everything else, and maybe everything else, like everything else, is fully around to Hippie Brian and his whole crew. Used to talk like that all the time. They would get their notions like Mother Jones and other like super, I don't know. It seems like the world's gone topsy-turvy is what I'm trying to say. Thank you very much. And it was a very lively, spirited show over on the Bearded Picker channel this AM. Go check that out.
Oh, yes.
Should you need to have your kerfluffles ruffled.
Buyer's Choice. Aloha. Nice to see you. James is here. It is I, James.
It is I, James.
You did it. It sounds great.
I'm just here to hear you quote the great James, also known
Yes.
as me, Life James. Haha.
That's a fully apt slogan, hashtag at bare minimum. And I want to say, yes, James said life changing. I knew it was going to be, but once he said it, and I know what he does, but check this out. So James has a completely different world than we do. And I just want to tell you that I put in a full day with the product. I put in multiple days because I have to take small bites off because I'm need to move around a lot and not be, oh my goodness, you okay, babe?
He's sneezing.
And I'm talking about the use of the software called List Easier, which is going to be available very soon. And I am one of the thankful and super psyched beta testers currently. So Sunday, I guess it was Sunday. So Sunday we said we wanted to give it the ultimate test, which was sit down. And I'm like, how am I going to even do this? Sit down. That's not me. You can't make me. Don't try to change me, baby. But I'm going to sit down and we're going to do books. Let's see how long it takes us to do unbarcoded books. Old books. Books from the 40s were probably the oldest. Up till the 70s, 80s, mostly. Almost none of them have barcodes. And they were all from a single library. And we had taken tons and tons and tons of pictures in anticipation for this software because that's how you do it in batches. But we didn't have the notion batched out quite right in that we wanted to take paperbacks, hardcovers, with highlighting, without highlighting, because he was a professor, so some of them have highlighting, things like that. So it took us a while to separate these out. And so anyway, we sat down with these smaller batches of pictures, and we started working them. By the time I was done, I closed it now because I didn't want to.
Craigslist Hunter, aloha.
I didn't. Aloha.
Nice to see you.
The DJ horn is more professionally it's lower now instead of as loud. So we've made a lot of changes around here. We'd like to also thank. We have a small influx of subscribers. Subscribers, right? Is that what you call them?
I don't
People
know.
subscribe to our channel. Yes,
Hey,
that's what I'm saying.
thanks. I didn't
So
know
thank you
that.
very much. So wait, do you have a picture of what I saw? Because I gave you the number. 30. So I sat down for over the course of a few hours. I listed 70. Okay, here's this is the actual text I sent to Josh. I said, Sunday I watched movies. We watched like 3 or 4 different movies. Mostly I did. You were taking pictures of more
Why
books.
are you
But
sneezing?
I watched some movies. I had a barbecue. I did gardening. I went for a walk and washed the car. Now, that's not that crazy. That's what you're supposed to do on Sunday. What else did I do during that time? Exact same time period. I listed, I forget the number. Maybe I forget how many books I listed. $3,448. I'm not saying this doesn't sound right. $3,448.50 worth of stuff. Now here's what I'm trying to sort of express. Just in books with no barcodes.
So we're not talking like,
just books, no barcodes. But important fact
items.
is, I didn't notice it. I can't sit down and just do data entry all day long. I've outgrown the ability to sit patiently and just do that like I used to do growing this business by myself without her.
And that's a really good point. This software allows it accommodates somebody
what
that
I'm
has
saying is that
severe
so
attention deficit.
how the productivity, how the workflow rolls is all you have to do is have pictures. You got to have pictures arranged in the batched properly. Once you do that, you load the pictures onto the computer, and ours loads like fast because of our internet's really good. And then you have to wait for a period of, so like, let's say we load up 36 books. It's going to take probably 5.5 minutes for AI to generate the actual text and titles and everything of the listing. I can't sit still for 5.5 minutes. I cannot sit still that's 5 minutes more than I can sit still for. I'm not kidding. Before I need to be immediately entertained with something else. So what happens is I found that this flow means I can get up and go wash the car. Yes, it takes a half an hour, and then I go, oh gosh, I got to get back to listing. So over the period of the day, barbecuing, washing the car, walking. I have to walk myself.
So you're saying that this accommodates
ADHD, maximum density ADHDers.
So you're able to get a bunch of work done as well as be distracted nonstop.
Penny Lane, that's my mom there. She comes and she goes and leaves just a sweet smell behind. That's Penny Lane.
I just want to say a quick aloha to
Macaque
Ryan, and thank you so much, Ryan, for also being so supportive
Ryan,
of
15
us.
months.
15 months. We truly appreciate you. We appreciate all of you.
It's not 16 months, though. That's major win.
He didn't
right?
find us, though. He didn't find us as early as Doug and Rob.
Ryan, we speak your name.
And also, he has rebranded, and his channel is... Oh, you're back to the Ryan in parentheses. He did a rebranding over the last week, and ChatGPT suggested instead of having 15 different brands, just to throw it all under one. That's sort of like what we did, like with our Tiki and eBay, although Tiki has been on hold now forever, but we'll get back to it.
Aloha, Mike Camparelli.
Nice to see you.
Welcome to the Wednesday show. Monday, I was at the dentist. And you know what the craziest thing is? That this was sort of like the dentist, it was a pop-up. You know, like I had to a month ago when my tooth broke off, I went in and he was like, bleep, 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 does a temp. And then he gives you a date to come back in. I didn't even check it was a Monday or Wednesday because I know if I don't take that day, it's going to be like 6 months. And I'm like, I just took it without thinking. And,
okay.
And last night on
right, we schedule around.
Flipping Ain't Easy, John like railed against Primo for like an hour and a half. It was just like, Primo's the dentist. He doesn't even check with me. The people, the things, the
Beard,
stuff, the box.
Beard said something, and Pitco was like, I was waiting. I guess
infuriated people.
I don't think there's notifications.
Sorry.
People don't get notifications.
I am sorry.
When you just make a post.
I guess not. The posts are stupid. Are kind of like they're not good.
Think people get that. But if you did the community, I wonder if they would. If you did the YouTube community thing. But
isn't that what we're doing? Aren't we doing the Communitron? Capital? Are those guys? You know what? I noticed that there's none of those three are in here because they're
recording their show. Probably.
He is penalizing me for not being here on Monday and recording over our show. That's what's happening.
Well, so anyhow, Josh was excited to hear that you did all that stuff while listing $3,400 worth of product. And he said, now that is the stuff we love to hear.
But he used a swear. He used a swear in the actual yes. So
and I can't emphasize enough, along with it allowing for someone that cannot focus for very long.
It meets me where I'm at.
I mentioned this last week is
productivity
is the
times challenged.
That's where we're at. The structure and routine that it provides because we're opposites of each other
in a lot of ways.
And
Not
I
always,
love that I can just go right at it, do photos. We now have a little system in place where I load the photos in files. And
I had to practice for like 3 years with the bullwhip to get her to do this though. With the
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Josh. And
Josh.
And Travis, the brain, and Dave,
Super Dave, yes.
And
look, and this thing
James for beta.
This thing overnight, a whole bunch of categories became available. They're tricking everything out. I had a list. I gotta say, beta tester. I'm a good one. I have a pencil. I use old-fashioned pencil. See, right here. See how sharp that tip is? That's super tip. That's a beta tester tip sharp right there. And I got a little pad right here. I'm not going to show you them all because, quite frankly, almost every single one I wrote down was fixed this morning. Or
that's pretty amazing.
Between yesterday morning and this morning.
And I'm not really using the software because I'm just the picture person.
You're not allowed to. No. They said you can't use it.
But I could totally. I mean, it's that easy to use.
You can use it. Of course you could.
Of course I can.
But you are under book burden. We are hustling. So, okay, let's put it into your perspective. Tell them your story as far as what was your productivity before? And as far as the books go, so the books are in boxes.
So as far as the books would go,
the boxes are dusty. Some
yeah.
Some of them had a mouse, like a nut and a poop in it. Like a mouse came in,
ate
a nut, took
acorn.
a nut, left.
Yeah, it chewed up acorn.
Didn't poop or did not get on the books.
So
hopefully, a little bit.
I mean,
Beard King Picker, you know what I'm talking about, right?
This is shameful, but I would probably only do one. When I was doing the books, I would do one box of books a week. And that was me photographing every book, doing about 12 or more photos per book. And then I would create all the drafts. So I would sit there, looking at the page. I can barely see. So I would, my eyeglasses aren't even that great. So I would have to use my phone to zoom in or a magnifying glass. And so I would sit there and it would take me forever to create the drafts. And then the drafts would just sit there waiting for him to not be distracted a day or two later. And then he would go through my drafts. Let me
check my schedule here. I'm very busy.
He would go through my drafts.
Playing with train sets or cleaning out something else. I like to organize things. I'm very organized.
And then he'll assign the prices, and then he'll send them so that they're live. So what List Easier has done,
Tell us.
I've already said,
Tell us, lady.
is I am now just a photographing machine. And
Dare I say that it a little bit makes it fun? Like you don't feel like a chump? Like somehow it gives you a little bit of agency and you're like, holy heck.
I have photographed, instead of photographing one box in a week in
Anybody ever heard the term death pile? You ever heard death
I've
pile?
done 6 boxes.
So I made up this
in
term
less than a
yesterday, and it's called death pile. And it's when you have a whole bunch of stuff to sell, but you don't. And you know what the problem is? Yes!
Yeah, totally.
First responder! Unreleased, you can't have it. Not for you, not for you, not for you. Almost. But let me promise you this, that it's super exciting. I'm using it. Look at me. I used to be a skinny little guy, and I plumped up like a blueberry over this thing.
Yeah.
So you can tell through the internet. But here's what I'm getting excited about is ADHD plus software equals I'm going to actually get somewhere
plus
under the death pile.
Structure that we so desperately needed.
List fast, pick. I think we're going to change the name of this podcast to List Fast, Pick Hard. Right. Because now I'm a picker. I'm a grinner. I'm a picker and a grinner. And as my mom used to say in the car as we were driving, she'd see somebody picking her nose and she's like, "Are you picking no, what'd she say? Are you panning for gold?" She didn't say pick a winner. That's somebody else said that. She said something about gold.
Digging for gold.
Are you digging for gold? It was a West Coast thing. Point being that not has nothing to do with that. But the point is that this software is at least for a fragmented brain the thing that's going to make a difference for resellers. And I happen to be under a sneaking suspicion. There are multiple different kinds of resellers. I know that for a fact, but I'm saying that this is one of the professions that sucks in, not the guy at the bottom there. This guy, I'm not talking about, maybe a little bit of neurodivergence. But what I'm saying is this is a business that draws neurodivergent individuals. And this kind of software is a missing link. That's what I'm going to call it. May call that. John, I turned down the DJ horn a little bit, so maturity.
Axe Monkey is just so desperate for this and asking why can't they launch with the categories that are available and drowning over here. And I think what it is they are making.
I think I listed 74 books in a couple of hours.
They're making it so perfect it's
got to be good, and they are doing it
so that people can just hit the road running and they're
seriously though, that's the truth.
They're adding more things. They're taking feedback and they're like, good idea. Let's do that.
Look at lag.
My ADHD is so bad. If I have to create an account, I'm already out.
I mean, it's not.
That's funny.
I have not made many accounts in my life. Thank you.
So Ryan was saying I had my eBay, my zines, my books, cards, etc., all under different brands. Now it's all Atomic Palms Press, right? Which is my publishing name and eBay name. Now it's also YouTube. I revamped my website
look how
too.
Strong, fierce, and vital I am after using listeasier.com unreleased software.
Atomic Palms Press. Aloha, Augusto.
Ayo, Gusto.
And John was saying,
"Oh, dude,
he read what he said.
Your brain's gonna boggle. I think her brain's gonna boggle. It is. I don't know. So I titled what did I title this thing today?
Fluff.
So I'm gonna say something. I don't approve of this. Okay. I watched this guy named, I have this like a little bit of love-hate thing, but it's not the same as I've had for another YouTuber necessarily who insulted all Gen Xers. It's for another person who I can say his name. However, he tried to get some of his grit by just sort of attacking some of my people here. And I don't appreciate that. But what
You have come to like him.
Not come to like him, but look, some of the stuff that he says is for sure true. He tends to miss the entire point of what everyone's here to do. Some people are here to do what he wants to do, and I'm talking about Pegasus Lounge. I'll just say it right now. He's not a terrible guy. I think he tried to pull some people down just to make a mess. But judging by what he's saying, what I'm saying is that I have to just say, okay. I'm going to say that it's okay. And then I'm going to say that you do miss the entire point of people who are trying to scale an eBay business. I'm not trying to scale anything. I'm trying to keep a target. Keep focused long enough to get things listed. I can ship like nobody's business. You can't build up a pile faster than I can ship it. I got all the pieces together, but in my life, I definitely want to do things my way, and they're not necessarily the business way. I'm not white. I mean, you can look at our business much more like an antique store or a boutique shop that focuses on something, as opposed to what he seems to think everyone wants to step up into this business thing that turns you into Grumpy John. Okay, so it's like, hey, I got all kinds of cans coming across the sea, but I also hate everything.
Profit Playbook Podcast has also touched on this.
PPP!
Last Saturday was it? And it was sort of, John was like, well, aren't you in this to make money so you can, pay your bills, etc.
John held a job. Sorry.
Does it really matter what you're selling as long as you're making
John
money?
held a job where he was a manager of people.
I know.
I don't do that anymore.
You can tell he's a good manager.
Yeah, he is.
And we're more like the Joshes, where we want to really like the stuff we sell, and pretty much like we would buy it or use it for ourselves.
John has the argument about being emotional about things, and it's not. I think it's still trying to create it's a motivation of a personality more than a needs to an end, whatever you call it. A means to an end. That's what I'm trying to say. So I'm a collector of crap who figured out how to capitalize on the crap and buy all the crap that I want and sell it and then churn it out so I can make $1 million. And not really $1 million, but you know what I'm saying? So I can make a living. And we have built every single piece of furniture in our house. Used to be like a orange crate. And then we traded up for like a dining room, a table. I'm trying to make a bad analogy here. But what I'm saying is that our whole lifestyle has been circulating around reselling for decades. So
nearly everything in our house is secondhand.
And like the Lorax, I speak for these
mostly
people.
What we wear. Well, it's been hard for you to find secondhand, but mostly what I wear is secondhand.
When you get over 3X,
vintage.
There's no vintage. So you have to buy fake vintage, things that look like vintage, or things that are harken.
Well, I sort of feel
vintage.
like a chef, say this like well-trained chef.
Hold on. Yeah, go ahead. Keep talking.
Fine dining, and then they're not going to be happy if they're
robots take over.
If they're making, barbecue, like working at Moe's or something. Like they're
not at Moe's, but I think a person who likes food, I don't think unless you're snobby about it, good food is good food.
But they want to a chef would want to put their knowledge to great use.
I don't really know what we're talking about.
I'm just talking about.
Now we're talking about food. I'm hungry.
Oh, selling stuff you like versus just selling stuff to make money. Which there's definitely a good middle place for that.
There's so many different ways to do this eBay thing, but the points that I will sit sit and spin on are that neurodivergent types tend to there goes our thing. Tend to gravitate towards reselling. Somebody called. Lag. Well, I'll put it in a do not disturb now.
Oh, we thought I guess it is too early for the normal.
Okay, here we go. We're coming back to you.
The show.
I think. Boom! Look at that. So totally distracted now. But John says don't love your stuff. I say we can't sell it unless we love it. We're both right. Thank you.
So James was saying that.
You know who's wrong? Let me just tie this up with a bow. The guy that I mentioned before from the
Pegasus.
So he's wrong that at the hierarchy of business that you might want to do it his way. Like he's like reselling is here, and then you step up to these other things. I say no. I say reselling is here, and you can like a peacock, 1,000 different colors, 1,000 different ways. But importantly, reaching your goals is important, and our goals are a dollar amount. And as long as we reach that, growth does us nothing. Growth does us nothing, people. A little bit. I mean, you got to have a good enough goal, but growing bigger at this point in our lives, growing bigger than that, it doesn't serve any purpose because we have to relax now. Thank you. That's my point.
I'm just so excited that we now have a tool that we so
you.
desperate. I love you.
List
so
easier makes me love you.
Great.
It's like love potion number 9, but Josh made it. Thank you.
It just makes it that monster of a mountain of
I'm telling you.
books.
Now this is what I was like got kind of
anymore.
excited about. That's why I said I love you because of this.
That's what I was gonna read, and then you had interrupted me.
Now I don't love you anymore. So Scott, I did see on because we're very important in this beta testing. This good. We're gonna change the world.
So I did
Steve
some
Jobs.
electronics today. Scott did some electronics, and it went flawlessly. That's exciting. That is very exciting.
And I'm gonna just say revolution right on this point right here. Nobody has anything out there that's taking pictures of any old thing and listing it. That any AIs are highly specific, highly trained, mostly focusing on certain categories. This little baby, when this thing comes out, is going to be quite broad.
It's really amazing. I mean, granted, your photos, you're going to, if you're doing an electronic, you're going to want to take a photo of the back so it can see.
You got to take nice photos.
With our books, we're taking a photo of the
8 photos. I think it's a little overkill, but it's working just fine.
Yeah, I have to
you got to do
to accommodate the ones that have highlighting and stuff.
Baby's got to do it, and we're gonna just work with that. And the software works with that too. Doesn't make my life any harder.
So your pictures need to be very thought out so that the AI can actually give you the correct data. So with our books, we're taking the photo.
Give the most information from your pictures.
The title page, the copyright page, contents, and then of course cover, spine, back cover.
This is, I don't know if you saw, I probably talked over it, but Den Decor said that it is the poopers. It's poopers right now. I would say it's super slow right now. But this weekend, I was like, on Monday I shipped out, I don't even know, 20 something items, pretty normal, from the media store. But today, did I ship anything today? 3 things. So that's, that could be normal, but I feel that it's a little slow right now. It's super warm, super hot. People are doing stuff. They're all hanging out on Josh's yachts. And don't have time to buy stuff.
People that have school age kids
they've got 2 hands shaking up dry martinis, and you can't be buying on eBay, yachting. Thank you. We're talking about promoted listings. We might be so far behind we lost ourselves. I could be listing a ton. Yes, Axe Monkey, you could be. This thing, yeah.
So Josh is saying to Axe Monkey, it will be out by the weekend unless something catastrophic happens.
Ladies and gentlemen.
James will be announcing the launch. So this is really exciting.
Hashtag life changing.
Why are we freezing
Hashtag
again?
1 hour. Hashtag annoyed. Hold on. That was the real fail. I still.
Oh, I wonder if
I haven't had time to figure out why the app is crashing.
Is the post person here?
The post, I mean the after person? That doesn't even sound good, does it?
Yes. It's your notification that's from Nest.
Oh, the doorbell dinged us off? Maybe.
No. The notification that it saw activity.
All I saw was your activity. And
so,
it was nice.
Anyhow, you
Thank
guys,
you.
this is exciting. Use your 10 free listings. Test it out.
Jovial says she heard grills are coming back. Did they ever go out of style? Madonna's kind of made everybody go, meh. Yeah.
Leave her alone.
I'm sorry. Yes, the dentist said that he only wants to do. He's only giving me a white tooth but he'll fit me for a gold overlay. But they don't want to do a gold tooth anymore because they don't want to put metal in your mouth. There's no reason to put metal in your mouth anymore. So there. To my mouth. I mean, this has kind of happened over the past 2 years while I've been waiting to do this. That they've changed.
So the whistle, I can't whistle, would slip on over it? I don't understand what it...
I don't know, man. Who's got grill experience up in this chat? Thank you. I do not. No.
What is that?
I don't know. Isn't it the one? No. I think he was saying, no, don't like that person.
Oh,
no,
Pegasus Lounge.
Yeah, PL.
Right. Yeah.
PL doesn't grasp at natural born collectors. Yes, exactly.
Right.
That's it. Thank me. And, to be honest, I think that he's earnest enough, although, holy cow, I went down the rabbit hole of seeing who charges for chargers money. And I'm like, holy cow, there isn't really... He's pointed out some, and I've seen some in other places, and I'm like, really? These people are charging money for their groups? I'm a little shocked myself, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm the greatest reseller in the world, but I've done it for a long time. That's got to be good for something. I'm smart.
So Axe Monkey, she's saying in reply to Josh, good, because I'm dying ever so slowly, and if the volume doesn't work, I'm gonna be back to subbing, which I totally hate. So sticker,
you're gonna get this stuff out there.
Sticker Stop Shop on
It's
eBay.
I think it's still in I left it in our description
Okay.
today. So it's in our description if you want to get some stickers. Great price, awesome stickers, kiss cut. 4x7, like you get a whole bunch of them or just one big one.
She wants to build this printing business so that she can offer like CAD cut stickers and just have more options. So let's support Sticker Stop Shop.
Okay. Well, and Axe Monkey also, and I'll say this to everybody who's having this summer.
Yeah.
And we have not. We've just really been kind of feeding the monster slowly, and mostly I think what saves us is electronics. And so in the summer when people are slow on the regular stuff, just like the reseller kind of stuff, people always are buying electronics, vintage computers, cool stuff maybe, or stuff that they need, trendy, but I'm also selling like just really nice Yamaha receivers, but the price has to be right. So not everybody can afford to sell a beautiful, but the price on them for a 5 CD changer Yamaha is the top prices are like $66. I got 90. So I'm getting top price, but I think that it also, I'm like, shouldn't I get, I price it at 120. So the real thing is, do you have enough room to come down to make summer sales happen?
So I think, often I know eBay has, good return policy or good protections for buyers, but I really do think our feedback score helps. And also, we do not do calculated shipping. We do a flat fee because we know personally, looking at products that we were interested in buying and the sellers were using calculated shipping, that the calculated cost was so insanely high that we knew just from our own experience that there's no way it would ever cost that much, even if you were covering some of the packaging supplies. So we don't do calculated shipping because we ourselves firsthand have seen calculated shipping over calculate and have been like,
Never
well,
use
I'm not buying that.
We don't use calculated shipping. I mean, so take it from the expert in pallet returns, John. I would refer to him. He uses calculated shipping. I don't know anybody else that uses calculated shipping, but from that perspective, he does well.
Do.
I don't think so. You can't use calculated shipping on CDs and stuff. So for our media store, we wouldn't use it, and for the other store, we wouldn't because I don't know. We go out and buy stuff, and I won't use calculated shipping when I can. I know how much stuff costs. So if it says $90 and it costs $30, I'm just like.
And as he mentioned last week with the hike in the USPS pricing, how we have not raised our prices yet because we know that everyone right now
we're trying to take advantage.
Is raising their prices.
We're still low. Look how low we are. We're like
with the
super
increase.
Low.
So people will see that
our
shipping is still the same and low.
I'm shipping for old school artifacts.
I'm tiny little shipping. Don't worry about me. I won't take advantage of you. Thank you.
Yes, like Moe's stinks. I haven't had Moe's in a very long time. But
Moe's, they yell at you when you walk in. It's like not real food. If you've ever had Mexican food, it's like, like
it's fine, but
Play-Doh Fun Factory food. It's just like Mexican.
I don't think I really would expect
barbecue
anything more from it.
Applebee's.
So Axe Monkey is happy. Oh, and so just for everyone, if you do have batches of similar like items, as Josh
at least to use the 10
to Axe, at least. Josh is.
How would you do it? Tell him how to do it.
Suggesting to Axe Monkey.
How would you do it, knowing how to do it? Tell from your point of view, how would you get those 10? Explain it. Josh explained it, but you say it. Okay, I'll do it. So the way we found that works best is to. It doesn't really matter how many, but I think that maybe like 40 seemed to work. What happens is, though, you stretch out a window and then you put all your pictures in a folder and then you make sure you've got the first picture. And the way you did it was like you took the front of the book and then you waited to take the back of the book picture till the end of the photography so that it was obvious, the front and the back, so that I could take the pictures and put them in the machine and make it work. And then we stretched out the window so that it was 8 across. And then we could see front and back, and double check, because although they introduced a way where you can actually go through all the pictures and you could put in a folder of pictures that's 5 of one book, 9 of another book, 10 of another. You would just go through the list and go, these 5 are for one, these 5 are for another.
So if you want to streamline, as Josh is suggesting to Axe Monkey, take an equal amount of pictures per item so that the AI can just automatically assign the photos for you instead of you having to manually go, I want 3 for this, 5 for this one. And
then let me think.
I don't know what you're doing.
Boom. I think it's how many clicks is it, Josh? If you've got a template made,
right,
and you've got to upload pictures.
You can create a template too, which will even make you fly by even
it's
quicker.
Either 4 or 5 clicks. So you got a big batch of pictures. So you've already done that work. You come over to the software, you go boom, create batch, you go load template. So let's say you've already done this before. I'm just showing you how insane it is once you get this thing set up and you've done it a few times. And then batch, and then upload pictures, and then create listings, and then upload to eBay. I think it's 5. Most of your time is you can price everything the same price if you want to do it that way, which you can watch James because he can really fly through if everything's the same price. If you got to look up prices, you do that in the table view, and that just goes. You can't really save time. You're gonna have to look up your prices if prices are individual. That's the only thing you got to do.
Weren't they trying to create some sort of link to sold?
They do. They have a link to sold right next to it.
Okay.
And to sold listings of the title. It's the entire title that they've generated. So sometimes I find that useful. Sometimes I literally I just highlight the
book title.
The book title, and I right click, say search on Google, and it will show me what they are in Books, Amazon, eBay, in case I really need to.
So you search on Google outside of the List Easier program.
Sometimes.
Right.
Depending, yeah, you gotta price your things. You gotta be strong with your prices. Be strong with your prices. That's all.
But the links that the program offers
is eBay solds.
Right, and if one hasn't been sold recently, then you might not see
It's
one.
not scraping eBay solds. It's just pointing to eBay solds with your title.
I see. Okay.
So, with besides pricing your things, which you can't escape that, it is 4 or 5 clicks. I think it's 5 clicks. So it doesn't matter how many groups of 5 you have in a folder. Let's say you have 500 pictures. 100 CDs with 5 pictures each. And you go 5 clicks, they're all listed. Well, you have to price them. But let's say they're all priced at $10. You put that in there, then it's 5 clicks, they're listed, you're done.
So
and you just listed if they're $10 each and it was 100.
It is
that's like a $1 million worth of value. And that's what this thing is doing.
It is
value.
Completely removing the step of having to write a description, write a title, and fill in item specifics.
We don't do that anymore.
Which
we go.
Which for me, it was a very time-consuming when I was doing it manually, because I don't know what this band does for music. I have no idea what their music is. I don't know what this book, what edition it is. I mean, I can look and go.
Axe Monkey, that's totally for sort of like a super collectors. I don't really ever get into that because most of the stuff is pretty normal, I think. That matrix number is super important to collectors. And like older-ish stuff, I think. James
Biff was saying that a lot of chefs drop out of fine dining for comfort food, though. And
it's fueled by nostalgia for cuisine they grew up with.
Like going from like a fine dining restaurant to like a fast food restaurant.
I don't think they want to go to fast food.
No.
Biff, have you been to Amy's fast food? Have you? I know I've asked this before, but I'm not sure I ever got an answer. Or if you have put that on your important list. Amy's, that fake but okay natural food in the freezer. Amy's brand. And they have somewhere, can't be within 2 hours of you, somewhere Santa Rosa area, there is a drive-through, an Amy's drive-through. So it's like... somehow fake good food drive-through fast food. Thank you. Wait, hold on, let me go to the bottom here and recognize
I have to run out to the mail.
Hola freaks. Yes,
I'll get your son.
Are we listening to Galt Rock? We are Galt Rock enthusiasts. Yes. James is saying that he's never heard anybody ask for that. You'll find that I can't even remember like Parliament Beatles records that are on Parliament label. Every once in a while you need to find the matrix number for something. I don't know. It's because one's worth $2,000 and one's worth $1,900. I mean, I don't know if it ever really makes that big of a difference. Someone will tell you that it does somewhere. I think for the most part, I've also never gotten into those. I found some cool words in the Matrix. Like people have written things that are rarer in 45s and stuff. The test pressings and things, they'll write stuff in that circle. The circle of goodness. What are we looking at here? What? Teddy Ruxpin? That's obviously a Teddy Ruxpin. Return. Is it? Am I guessing right? Uh-oh. Ladies and gentlemen, I do not have to wonder about the whereabouts of stuff. Hold on, let me see. Good, because that really slows down album listing, the matrix number.
I've never used a matrix.
Guess what? We never listed albums either.
Oh, right. We only have done 45s.
I did go through the albums one time and pulled out like a dozen records, and we had like a brand new unsealed Dutch. Speaking of German, where's WTF?
WTF hates us.
Oh no. We found the on white vinyl, 1980s pressing of the White Album on white vinyl. And that was like $300, and another record was like, I don't know, $450. It was just, I forget who they were. Some sort of alt rock band. Anyway, sold those because it was just like a once through to see if I could pick out some really good ones. But otherwise, we have not ever listed vinyl records. I think I should have a gold tooth to whistle really good. I could get like a whistle add-on thing. What's happening?
Pokey! Look!
What? Punks! Oh my gosh, Pokes! That's for you, babe, because you're the most beautiful baby in the world.
Oh, I love this.
You're recognized
He's
world.
never had these. Thank you. We'll try
Oh
them.
my gosh, it's so exciting. He's like our son. I want to cry.
I literally
He's so
was
excited.
just thinking how, I don't think he has many treats left. We're going to have to go to the store and get some. No, thank you.
That's really awesome. Thank you very much.
So, you guys, this is Candy O again. How sweet. Giving us another little care package. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the
magical crapical. I love it.
I feel like we're in the disco easy lister period where we're kind of through the, and now we can do the hustle, and we're through the learning period, and now we're do list easier do. Sticker store is doing well. I'm glad to hear that. Axe Monkey. Fodder is on life support. Retro paper will take off once I can handle listings, and Penny Lane is going to a slow store, which is fine. And once you get this I know this software is going to make a difference. Price, we'll see how the price works for everybody and how it works out. It's way cheaper than any other options out there.
Look at how stinking sweet.
What are we looking at? What are we looking at?
This beautiful Tommy Bahama
Whoa.
tiki shirt.
Tommy
print.
Bahama. Ooh la 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 la. Ooh yeah, I like that. That's nice.
Yeah. That is, I think I'll be wearing that one.
This is Christmas. You got like so much Christmas tiki stuff. That's interesting. I guess it's a niche within a niche. Christmas tiki. But it's really the tikiest time of year, I have to say. It's the snoopiest, tikiest, Santa Clausiest time of year.
How cute is Candy O?
Can you read it?
Pay such close attention to what we say.
Thank you very much.
He's saying, aloha, actually enjoying your Growing Pains episodes with the list easier. I'm sure you'll have it mastered quickly.
What's the song? Ting. I wish I could just play the Growing Pains theme.
So this box of magical crapical might have been better suited for Halloween, but here we are. Let's see. Spam, I would never presume to buy you clothing, but I thought this shirt from an auction. I got this shirt from an auction, and without losing some weight, it just wasn't something that I could comfortably wear. I really like the theme, the colors, the pattern.
I've dropped a few pounds. Can you
I love this.
Look
Thank
at me from
you.
the side.
Feel free to wear it. This is the part that made me go, wow, he really listens to what we say. Or use that sewing machine that Primo got you and make Pokey a t-shirt out of it.
Never made anything with it. I got it. So I got it for 32 years ago. She's going to get around to it.
He says, I'd also be happy if you just listed it and put the proceeds in the Pokey Treat, the Primo Eggnog Fund.
Oh my gosh, the big fund, the big thing that we've got to get to California. And I really think we should be doing a reseller type cross country thing. I don't know if we can pull all that off. It seems like a lot.
Come on now.
What happened?
Just pays such close
What?
attention.
Cabbage Patch, clap, stuff, Sour Patch. Wait, hold on. These are your favorite candies in the world.
Spam, I'm not positive, but I think I've heard you mention each of the items that are on your side of the candy aisle. I'd never heard of the fish, but I thought 2 of everything.
This is like
that.
That's her right there. That's her. Do you remember the one time when you used the name and then the bank employee said that she wouldn't let you use it because she thought it was rude?
What is this? My vision is not right. What is that?
Hotline snacks. I don't know what these are. They look sort of like a like the bit of honey. Are they bit of honey?
So, okay.
I don't know what they are.
So,
I've never seen them before. Are these Southern? Holy crap. Chick-O stick and peanut bar.
He sent a legit candy dish.
You are very sweet. Thank you so much. This is like really... Hold on. You know, I gotta say, it's better than the ashtray as a candy dish. This is like legit.
And he said, by the way, all the treats are Holly approved. Holly, Halle. And this is Fenton.
What are these? Did I tell you? Did I mention that I'm a Fenton? I mean, literally 50 generations deep. But and my grandmother was a fruit picker, that transient fruit picker.
Seriously. You, like,
what?
Candy,
You have... So, like, once a year, she's like, we can't even find them in the stores because they're like Easter. And she's like, okay, I want to have these
Jordan
in
almonds.
July or January, like when they're not available. So, thank you very much.
Sweet.
What are we going to put in the bowl?
I think you're supposed to put,
The bowl troll. Am I the bowl troll?
Oh, here's the Werther's Originals.
They're totally gone. The first batch are totally gone. Well, now we're fat again.
And then there's a few other things.
You get both.
Another batch of fun sunglasses. And of course, the first ones I see are, guess what?
And Greg's free time, he's knocking over candy trucks and sunglass trucks for some reason. He gets loads of them.
Pineapples! How fun! And the yellow lenses are so fun.
You know what's cool is we should send these over to Kevin Commonwealth Picker.
Oh, look at these.
Am I right? Sweetie.
These are Dunkin'
Sweetie,
Donut
Kevin
ones.
Commonwealth Picker. What? Is that right? Come on. Am I right? Come on.
That is hilarious. Thank you so much, Candy O.
Love you, Kevin. It's just poking fun at your
Oh my goodness.
polyamorous
so fun.
lifestyle.
And look, he used his eBay tissue paper.
Yeah,
on
we
this
reuse
stuff.
that too. If we ever get that stuff, we carefully fold it, iron it out, and then use it again.
How so sweet.
Very kind and thoughtful. I'm obsessing over this stuff right here. What is this? Now, do you guys think it looks better to have like the words come off the screen, like a little bit into the night down here? Hold on. Look at that. Do you like that? Is that cool? See how it's like going below the video?
Oh, he's so funny.
I'm trying this. That's it.
The glasses that I just put on, the Dunkin' ones. He
I'm having a
says,
Chico stick.
Primo.
Right there. Oh yeah,
I get
those.
the
Give me
feeling
those.
that if you walked into Dunkin' wearing those oranges, people would be genuflecting and tossing donuts at your feet.
That's right. Where's my what do you get you have to get cream in it, like 7 creams. Let's go. They know who I am when I walk in there.
Fun. Oh wait, and here's a big ooh.
Genuflect. That is so funny. There's just like Sir Primo.
You guys,
I can't see with these on.
look.
I can't see with
Glasses-
these on. I said.
Glasses for Pokey.
Oh my Pokes, you're gonna have to put those on now. Oh my gosh. This
Can
is
I
gonna be
get
too
him on
much.
him?
I don't know. I have to have a Chico stick
Holy crap. How does he know that they're for him?
because he's a smart little guy. Am I smart for eating a Chico stick?
Oh my god.
Oh, it looks like a bread. Is this like a chicken and a biscuit?
Oh my goodness. I can't get them on him, but if I'm able to, I will post a picture on YouTube.
Add some peanut butter.
As a post. Thank you so much, Candy O. The thoughtfulness is just
Oh my gosh, these are so good.
so sweet.
This
and
is toasted
amazing.
coconut. Oh my gosh, these are great. What is
And,
this magic food?
Pokey sunglasses came in a Cartier case.
Oh, that's awesome. So Chico sticks is not chicken. It tricked me. It's like a peanut butter flavor. It's like a
Isn't that
Butterfinger, but softer for delicate old teeth. So thank you very much for that.
This is Christmas.
Yeah. Remember what I said? Christmas?
No, I did not hear you say that. 'cause
Okay, I'm
I
going
was
to try
too
this other thing. I
excited.
have to check. Are you even prioritizing my Chico biscuit? Chico nut? Oh, no, I can't eat this on live.
Yeah, watch the teeth, Kimo.
Yeah, see, this looks like teeth. Like, I'm going to have to wait for this one.
I know.
I'm going to have to
know.
suck on it.
He's
I don't
gonna
want it,
be
like,
cracking
rattling
more
around.
Hey, Harbor's Hope. Good afternoon.
Harbor's Hope, aloha to you.
We just opened a surprise gift care
Gift bag.
package from Candy O, who did pop in but couldn't stay long.
And what we're doing is we're trying to bring the North and the South together through friendship and love. And we love. Thank you so
And
much.
it's just so sweet. Everyone is just so sweet. You guys.
You know who's going to be sweet? Both of
Give
us.
us your
Like,
time
literally,
and
like, our
gifts
AC1s are going to be up. Be extra sweet.
and memberships and views, and we are honored.
You know what's really important? Oh, sorry. Where's my thing?
Where's the violin?
You know what's really important?
So wait, what is this?
That's easy. So that's like a Butterfinger. You know how Butterfingers are really bad and they can catch a tooth?
Yeah.
They can cut a tooth. That's like Butterfingers, but softer.
Oh,
Like
so it's not going to pull out a
pre-digested.
filling?
Yes. Try it. It
It's
tastes like
called
butter.
Chico Stick?
Chico stick, but it's peanut butter. They trick you down south. They're like,
It looks sort of like a combo.
that's what I thought it was a breaded kind of like a butter, but then it tricked me. It wasn't what you thought it was, and it totally tricked you. Fodder ASP has tripled. Oh, that's great. There are positive signs just hanging on. This is summer, this summer. 'Cause this is the the worst of summer always is for us is August. So we're not even in there yet. And we're still doing pretty darn good for this time of year, for any time of year, really. But yes. My seasonal bump is
goodness.
coming back soon, so everyone's gonna be buying up shoes for going back to school.
Oh, yes.
Lag says, come on. Kylie Deb says no calculation. It's a specialty. So it's there for a purpose, and it does work for a certain purpose. And I think that, if I was going to just like totally not think it through and just say maybe for new products or new inbox or new without box or like sort of that new angle type thing,
Oh, my God.
it's more appropriate to charge
This is so great.
conflicted listings. What's it called? Calculated listings. Because otherwise, I'm trying to attract people with a lower shipping price than everybody else. A beautiful picture. If everything is kind of the same, lower price, better picture, lower shipping. Gonna sneeze.
I am
That
so
is-
excited for all that candy.
I bet you are.
Holy cow.
I love these Chico biscuits. What are they called?
Yeah, be careful.
Chico stick. No, this one I'm not eating. This one's definitely toffee. And
Okay.
that thing's I'm gonna work on it, but I don't want to do it live.
I know, as
in
you
case
get
my
old,
teeth
it's
snap
like
off.
you can eat a whole grain piece of bread, and next thing you know, your tooth is cracked.
Another great thing about List Easier is you don't have to pay attention to eBay site except to ship and comp. Not seeing all the site issues and errors is a blessing. It's true. I mean, obviously you have to get in there for customer service things, but besides that, your interface, your listing interface is the, I'm calling it sort of a what am I calling it? I love design. I'm a big fan of design, meaning experience, user experience. And that thing is pretty shiny, nice. I don't want to call it a Tesla because I don't know if you like Teslas. What's the coolest car out there right now that's expensive because of design, yet cheap because of practicality? I don't know. Like a really nice car, a nicely appointed car that doesn't just get you from point A to point B, but makes it look nice. A Yugo, but with like the rad package or something, with like the ground effects and leather seats with the massage and like the butt cooler, because that's important.
Crate. Didn't say hi to you before you spoke
Let's
here.
say hi again.
And you, we said 6 by 6. Now I'm hungry.
See, Ryan's right here on my podcast equipment. Calculated shipping had $70. It only cost me $26. And what's crazy is my box and weight was heavier than calculated shipping estimated put it in. Yeah, I don't know why it's always more expensive. I mean, if you've got the angle on that stuff, you can make money on shipping. I've never found like I've ever been able to do that. And I feel like the place that I put my products, always have put my products at, which is looking better, but costing cheaper than everybody else's. I mean, I don't think that's like a secret, but if you can do that, you tend to get sales on eBay.
I saw on one of my eBay groups like a week or so ago how an eBay seller got a shipping cost adjustment from, I think it was UPS. They got an adjustment of $2,000 added. And people were like, did you accidentally select overnight? And they were like, no. But yeah, Harper's Hope was saying that those are made in Texas. I love them.
Beard only had a quarter of an Adderall for this morning show. Can you imagine what a full one? I mean, the last thing I was on, how many years ago did I take Concerta? Like maybe, I don't know, 20 years ago now, 15, 20 years ago. And, I never felt like, I would just felt like me on speed, which wasn't bad. I got a lot done.
I'm like drooling, looking at those red Swedish fish in the.
Why don't you crack them open, sweetie? Watch the what Spam Banshee looks like after she's gotten herself a.
I'll eat so much candy that I end up getting a headache, and I'm like, I feel awful.
Then the complaint train starts. And I pay for it. I'm just uploading, generating listing today. I have done 1,000 done so far.
Wow.
Then all I have to do is comp prices and upload. And again, James, it's really, I mean, if you do it perfectly and you've got everything set up and all of your pictures are 5 and 5 and 5, it's 5 clicks and you got a comp. 5 clicks and comp. That's it.
Yeah, so when you originally were like, oh, how would you tell people to process? I thought you were talking about how could they best use 10 free listings, which I don't think you'll be able to develop like a routine with just 10 listings, but
the whole point is that the 10 if you could, look, we couldn't even keep up with 10 listings a day. I mean, we're not tech and sports, we're not ding dong doodleberry. We're just two dudes.
We are ding dongs.
We're ding dong. we're dude and dude donut, and we're trying to make a way for ourselves. Now, I'm a little bit smart with the reselling. That's true. I do make good buys. I make good deals.
If he could, man,
oh man, if I could get my snap together, if we weren't us, we'd be rich. Like not like
if we weren't who we are,
super
and if
rich,
we could focus better, like James. We could be, and then with List Easier, like we could be.
Let's see what happens with this thing.
Successful.
Because I definitely have the only question you have to ask yourself
one
is, do you
step
have
at a
room?
time.
Do you have room to ship more? And we do.
Well, when it
So
takes
that's the
4
only
hours
question at
to
this point.
package an electronic piece
Let's-
that's going to
Don't
Australia.
tell my dirty secrets to the internet. I do love packaging. I get really into packaging. So part of it is that. And again, it goes with my general workflow. It can take a 3-hour time block for me to ship a very delicate instrument, or you're talking specifically, the last time was 2 pieces, 1950s sound equipment that was tube amplifiers.
Tubes.
It didn't have any outside on it. It was just like open, and all the tubes were just like there.
No case covers. So
No case covers.
The innards are exposed, but that's the way it was designed.
So it took me
right?
3 hours to get it from here to Australia, and you could just shove it because I'm
down by the river
down by the river. I packaged all my packages.
in a van.
But it's because I get distracted and walk away and go look, and I walk out the door to the wonderful world of outside. I look at it. You can't do that with a job. You guys can't do that with a job. Don't tell me you can.
I am just so excited to have something that is bringing us up several notches from
These
where
are the
we were.
ones. Are these the ones that Ben Affleck and Matt Damon were wearing in that Super Bowl commercial? That's right. That's why I'm cool. I felt extra cool when I put them on, and I was like, now I know why. Because J-Lo. Am I right?
Oh yeah, she used to be your goal, your body goal.
And then her tour wasn't good, and I don't like her anymore. And now
Lag. I just found out
big
who
frog
Ozzy
bag
is.
again.
I like his name. It's uncommon. Stop it, Lag. Even if you were born in the 90s, you should know who Ozzy is.
Please don't even. How dare you?
I have to
I've
say
seen
though,
Amy's. I think they're in Roseville. That sounds right. Yeah. She's
I've
Amy's
heard,
enclosed.
I've heard, some of Ozzy music, and but it was when they did the Osbourne reality show. That's how I was like really introduced to him, because his music I never would go buy it or anything. I would hear it here and there on maybe the radio, but
In 1993, 92, 93, the beginning and the end of the No More Tours tour, number 1, I think. I saw him like 3 times. No More Tours tour at the Cow Palace.
But boy, did we
Oakland
loved
Coliseum.
the Osbourne show on MTV,
It was good,
right? Was it
yeah.
MTV
It
or
was.
VH1? We loved that. We watched it religiously.
Well, Mama, he's coming home. Huh? That was a
Ryan.
good one, right? I just used a very emotionally charged song statement that no one else has thought of until just now. Mama, he's coming home.
Ryan was saying that he has a
You like his mom?
Hopefully. He has a ton of original Jethro Tull, Kansas, Styx, Pink Floyd, Beatles.
Ryan, you got to get yourself. I'm satisfied with this thing, actually. This is the James Claw of Destiny. I don't know if Josh had this one too, but this is the one that James made us buy from his Walmart store or wherever it was. And I find that works super duper well for media. Although records, unless I'm dumb, which I probably am, I have to put it on stuff because
the album is so big.
Because the album's big. But
like
other than that,
as it is, it can take a photo of like a CD perfectly
CD and stuff.
fine.
It's a document scanner, so it's like a page size. Works well.
I wonder if you would need to raise it up for books too.
Depending on the size, I suppose. Because
Isn't
8.5 by
it
11.
so awesome that Pokey got a whole bunch of treats.
Pokey is sitting there like a little, like he won, like he's all sacked out, like I won. I know those are there now. And what he does in the morning is he comes over and he gets a bunch of treats and then like sort of squirrels them away. And then in the morning he also is like, "Hey everybody, I need some fresh treats." But when you're done with those, then he eats the old ones. He's got a whole like scheme worked out.
He has trained us quite well, actually.
Mm-hmm. Are they salad dressing flavor? Here, let me tell you what these are. I'll lick it.
No. Why would they be salad dressing flavor?
It's nougat. It's nougat flavor. It's a nougat.
Nougat's good.
No, now I gotta eat another one.
Yes, Carla. Pokey is one lucky cutie.
I like
He's
the
so
Chico stick,
stinking
and it
cute.
has no chicken in it. Why is that called that? Do they have secret chicken in here?
John was saying a Bentley when you were asking for a vehicle that was cool.
Having owned several Bentleys.
It's really amazing how many people knew
Old
what
ones, not
these
expensive ones.
Chico things were. I had never ever heard of them.
Are they Southern?
Yes.
That's why.
Yep.
Because we live as far away from the South as you can. Canadian border. That's where we're at.
Yeah.
People are celebrating and reveling in Pokey's recent comeuppance.
Biff had a good point.
He did say hi, Harvest Up. And
Yes.
Just
Nice
trying to catch
see
up.
you, yeah. Biff had a good point. Biff Hero and Hand Me Down says, I guess if eBay takes fees on shipping, if they inflate calculated shipping, then they are doing better. Good point. Ayo, a Ford Taurus. Yeah.
Oh.
With 20-inch subwoofers. Hey, Big Dre.
We did have a Ford Taurus, remember?
We did.
We bought
yeah.
one. I was delivering food before.
We posed with it like it was like the best car in the world.
Yeah, it was like the 80s ones, and we got it in like early 92 or something, or 93, because I didn't move here until 93. So it was like like those first, like RoboCop ones. And we were so psyched. We have pictures. We should show pictures sometime. We'll show them.
I hope all is well with you, Big Dre, that you've been having some good sales. Pico, hi. Yeah, sorry about
Pico.
Sorry about Monday.
Big Dre.
We did put a post up, but I don't think it sends out notifications.
I wish it was more contextual. I mean, more. What was Beard saying about? We have to figure out the context thing.
Oh, about what he was talking about?
No, Google search or something. I forget.
Oh.
Now I need to catch up.
We also wanted to talk about USPS and the.
Oh, are they? Ryan was telling a joke. Ryan, you're gonna have to get yourself a tiny little bell and ring that when you're telling a joke, so we know.
I know. Yes, Newman's Own. Right, Newman's Own makes all sorts of good stuff. I just
he got
finished off
addicted.
some lemonade today.
So what the thing is with these is that they are now sort of what a lot of dog food is going to, which is freeze dried. So they're a freeze dried meat. So they're just like meat, and they used to have garlic in it, which I always thought was so weird. Which they don't have garlic.
I need
anymore.
to read this. I need my glasses on.
It has. I mean, there's barely anything in it except for meat.
We got some beef. We got some brown sugar. We got some salt. We got some natural smoked flavor.
Smoking.
We have apple cider vinegar.
Vinegar's
we
good
have
for the dog.
mixed toothpicks.
Tokerals. Toka-coca-rolls.
Yeah, how'd you know that?
Toka-poka-rolls. John
Which
plays
is a
Toka-poka-roll
preservative. And
every
then
weekend.
paprika.
Thank you.
I mean, not bad.
A little bit of heat,
good
little heat on
stuff.
there. They used to have garlic. Remember that? I was like, don't do that. What do you have garlic in the dog food? And then it was gone. Then one day it was gone.
Yeah.
What? So Ayo, I have video of it. My 1976 Rolls Silver Shadow. I had the big ass speaker cabinet in the back, which was two 18s powered by I don't remember what the amp was. I think it was an Alpine amp. And I had to cut, so I put it in the trunk and I had to like cut through the firewall. And I was like, why am I doing this? This is so stupid. Because I need loud music. And then I played Miles Davis and Straight Outta Compton, what are they called? NWA. And Miles Davis. And then the car broke and we put it in the garage. And like I never got to you can't if you own a car like that, Rolls Royce, it's like a race between it turning to dust and you getting some fun out of it before you can sell it to somebody else. Some other sucker. The next sucker down the road. So and I always end up getting these old cars and then doing the expensive part. And we didn't even do the Everflex top. You know, like a vinyl top, and that had to be done. We never even did that part. But I did the coconuts, the brakes, because
One day the brakes went and we just coasted right into.
we were like going 60 miles an hour, and we were just luckily on a country road. And I mean, it had a tiny bit of brake. We literally ran into the building to stop it completely. It worked. No one got mad.
But it was just like this little gentle, because thankfully the
Tap.
parking lot was sort of at a
But you could hear the wood
incline,
creak.
so we were like
Yeah, we were going
going
uphill.
up, and then we tapped the.
Or we would have just been inside the building at some point.
That was really scary, actually.
Born 2001.
Lag, you're so.
If that's true,
Yeah, you're young.
you're a Ute. You're Uteful. 6x6 got hungry from making a burrito became quite the joke in our house. How can burritos be a joke? I can imagine how a food
Right at the Primo Dixon line. I
at
was
the
like,
what? The Mason Dixon? Who said
ooh,
that?
yeah. I'm looking at 6x6 to see, and then ooh yeah, mucho spam,
Macho muchacho. Okay, now this is clogged.
So, Bearded Picker is saying that the context search, it's that Chrome extension, one of the best ever.
Okay, we'll find that. We'll find out what it is, why I need it, and we'll
born
go
before
get it.
2001. I knew you were. Oh, okay, 6x6, the Osborns. Yeah, I really loved that show.
The context extension. That sounds like. Is this what indoctrinates us into Beard Town? Did you hear what I said though? Beard is that you sound your current rantings and ravings are exactly as my hippie friends used to say about 30 years ago. The exact same things, the same concerns, the same things, and it's interesting how they just keep them swirling and twirling. And
I think it's people that maybe are. Wait, did you? I wonder if Beard had all of those thoughts when he worked for somebody else. Because I feel like when you can work for yourself, you can.
Well,
you
that's
can
one
think
thing.
about stuff more.
Well, that's one thing that it's not. I don't think that's not a controversial or anything point. But one big point is that and I don't think that's. Is it surprising or does it surprise people that basically the whole purpose of the post World War II government, like education and everything was to build workers for American companies and stuff. I mean, that was what they were doing for sure. 100%. I figured that out at about age 1 because my mom didn't come home from Hewlett Packard every night as she was supposed to, as other people's moms did.
She came home every night. She just
like at midnight or whatever. I mean, it was just a nightmare.
She worked long hours.
She worked long hours for and was, I guess, fairly respected. I don't know, not completely. I don't think she felt totally, fulfilled.
But she had a very respectable career.
Yeah, she really did. But she worked hard for it. And my point was like, no, I'll just have like not even that much and not work that hard. I do think that maybe the kids today sometimes are a little bit like, I'm not going to work at all and just give me some stuff. But I'm not saying anything about that. I'm just saying that my point was to never work so hard that you accumulate too much that you work too hard for and then you forgot to live. So just find that middle ground and then do that. That doesn't really make sense, but I did learn at a very young age that I wasn't going to be a worker bee. I couldn't do it. I can't sit still. I can't do it.
Well, I was just wondering, because I feel like
I sold my first car at 17.
When we work for ourselves, like our mind can be a little more clear, and we can start thinking about other things, investigate other things, watch other things.
Dre is moving forward a theory that Ozzy died from Chipotle.
No, that was part of the Osbournes. It was a thing in the Osbournes.
Yeah, but he was too old to eat that much Chipotle, and it has. There's some ingredient in Chipotle that killed Ozzy. I'll just, maybe.
It sounds
allegedly.
like he was in he had a lot of health issues and experienced a lot of pain.
You think?
Poor guy.
Did he have some health issues?
And he said that he had like surgery on his back, and he said that had he known the result, he would have never done it again. He would have never done it because
in The Big Lebowski,
was
how
worse
they went to
afterward.
go find out Tommy. They went to go find the bag, and they thought Tommy had stolen it because he stole the dude's car. And they went to his house, and they go to the author is sitting there in the iron lung, and the housekeeper said, or maybe the wife. I can't remember, but she was. I want to say her name was Lupita. Is that possible that I remember her name? I don't think it is. But she said, "Oh no, Mister has health problems," and he's like completely not.
I don't know why my favorite part of that movie is when they run the car into the dumpster.
You do love that. Boom, 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 looking out and he's like got the doobie and he drops it and then
Queen
he pours the
bees,
beer and then the crash happens
aloha.
and she is tickled pink and that's what I love. Which, by the way, tickled pink would be like several degrees than your natural skin. This is where I removed her face, like after a party
And
once,
translucent.
and this is just like her face skin. See-through. Is it 3 yet? I gotta go.
I was gonna say something and I completely.
Oh right, I drank that
my
whole water.
brain
I'm like, why is my
melted.
bladder so full? Because of, I know why. I'm not a doctor, but I do know why. Queen B-A-Z, late as kitty cat.
Kiko was saying I live not far away from the house that Ozzy grew up in.
Oh yeah, did he grow up in a countryified area kind of? I guess not much of England is really country anymore.
Oh,
Like out of the city.
Jovial earlier was putting not a SOS, but a
Sending out an SOS?
spotlight for Paul Rose.
Oh, where is he?
But
He's gotta
has
do
a
gardening.
He has a commitment on Wednesdays now, and we're lucky if he's able to.
Faster, it is so exciting.
Spam is like me. She sheds her skin every time we have to go outside.
It's true.
Carla, aloha. Yeah, I'm a high school.
Carla Copa!
A high school friend is in town, and we're gonna meet up tomorrow, and it's gonna be like mid-90s and all sun. And I'm like, I'm bringing an umbrella. I'm bringing waters. I
like these.
I'm slathering myself with
In Birmingham.
sunscreen. I'm gonna look really crazy. Oh, I'm stepping on one.
Is it faux pas to eat Chico sticks on your show?
Just be careful, because there is still a little chewiness in there.
Like I said, it's it's like a Butterfinger, but less dense, so it's more.
It's not as like,
clingy to
you're
the
gonna need the jaws of life
fillings.
to open up your mouth.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
It's exactly the sentiment. I was thinking.
Anyhow, our postal.
I'm about ready to go back to List Easier.
Our postal. You had
Accomplish some
mentioned
stuff.
you wanted to talk a little bit about the post office and all the delays and
I'm
everything.
PO'd at the PO. Am I right?
Our
it's just tough.
Our local post
It's working
office,
for us
which
still,
is
but-
within a mile from us, our local news station did a story on them.
I guess it's so bad. People are complaining so much that
They contacted the local news, and people,
we have the best post person in our entire city, I believe.
people
maybe,
were
possibly.
saying that they haven't received their mail in 3 weeks, and there's a lot of senior citizens, and one was like, I've been waiting for my retirement check, it hasn't arrived. Someone else, I need to pay my property tax and I don't have the bill. And someone was telling us how that the post offices are sort of like prioritizing the Amazon packages over anything else, even USPS packages
as
that
competitive practice, because they want to keep their
and that,
contracts,
and that the non
so they're prioritizing Amazon
and the non-Amazon packages.
Seems
like
weird.
Instead of doing an incoming scan, they might just scan it saying it's en route.
Oh, that's the thing that you're talking about. So yeah, apparently we knew that, but possibly verified that the trick is that it comes to your station and then it gets scanned as on its way to the next station, even though it's already at your station, and then it keeps saying still in the system on its way. That's the way that they're stalling packages without putting in the permanent record so that they can be held accountable. They're taking out the thing that says that it just
Arrived
got
at your
re-scanned at the exact
local-
same place. They changed the wording so it actually says whatever I said it said. What did I say it said? Well, tell me what I said it said.
Oh no!
What did I
but
say it said?
Ryan is saying if they're stale, they will rip
They
your
will rip
teeth
your
out.
teeth out
Has
of
that
your
happened
head.
to you, Ryan?
My postman is
Axe
excellent.
Monkey, my postman is excellent, but he's
Ours
fed
seems
up
to be
and
getting
ready
that way,
to
too.
quit.
Oh, he's too nice to do that.
Well, I mean, this whole staff in our local, they're just amazing, and you know,
Okay,
the
I'll
line
just have
was
one
out
more.
the door, and people were standing in line for over 30 minutes.
These are good.
And one of the customers was like, "What's
I'll
going
turn off my
on?
mic.
Like, you guys just having a hard time hiring people?" And they were like, "We have the recruitment things every Thursday. People might show up, but they never come back. They never call back." And the customer was like, "Well, what do you guys pay?" And they're like, "Well, it's around $25 for counter, you know, give or take. And then if you're a carrier, it's more because you're dealing with all the elements and driving and blah, blah, blah." And
Lag, these things are
they
so
were
good.
like, "Well, you know, that's not bad pay. Like, why aren't
It's not
people,
what you said you said.
Why aren't people
Remember
taking the jobs?" And they were like, "Because of all the hours that you're expected
remember
to
Vince
work."
Vaughn in the movie Made? And he said he was the most aggravating. You love him, but he was so aggravating. He's like, "That's not what I said. I said, tell me what I said. You said I said. No. That's not what I said. I said I did not say what you said. You
He has
said."
to be like that in real life because
Yes.
all his characters are like that.
What? Like what you said? He said. He was. Do you want to eat one of these things?
I already had one.
They're so good. That's it.
Queen
they're going
Bee.
they're going in the
Random
Fenton
fact.
candy.
This
This is actually a very nice
our postmaster
this thing.
is
It's
the
got
hottest
the-
guy in town.
iridescence. We've got
It's
one of the angriest.
bougie.
Yeah, it is quite bougie. And you know what? We're gonna keep that's going in with our glass crap. Thank you.
Wait, what were you gonna say when I read
And I lost. I'm losing.
Queen Bee's comment
I gotta
about
go list
hottest
things on
guy
List
in
Easier.
town?
I think I'm addicted slightly to List Easier. I think I'm addicted. Is that good or bad? I'm gonna have to up my level.
Wait, lag. What did you say?
What did who say?
Wait,
who said?
what did you say? You said.
What did I say? I said. I didn't say anything. You said. I said. I said.
You said I said this. I didn't say anything. You said something. What did you say? Vince
Peanut
Vaughn is
bars,
hilarious.
Chico stick, and nut rolls are so nostalgic to me. They were like cheap, and you could get them at the gas
Oh.
stations. My mom would buy them for me and my brother.
Wait, where's the Werthers?
You
They're-
lost the Werthers?
Yes,
Originals?
Chico, there is Werther's original butterscotch.
Yeah, those are super good.
Didn't I hand them to you?
I know.
He's
doing a
saying, is
show,
it
man.
really or 6x6 was saying, is it really a candy dish if there's no butterscotch? There is.
Why are we... Lag is calling again. That hasn't been an hour, has it? Lag, why are you calling again?
I look like a
I gotta
puffer
figure
fish.
this out someday. I'm gonna say that for exactly like 3 more years.
Axe Monkey was saying the postman told me today that the faster he is, the more work they give him to do. Faster,
It is so exciting.
To make sure he's efficient. By the way, he also sells high dollar sports cards on eBay, and
Yeah, they do. I know they do that, and our I guess they're timed, and they got these little devices on them that keep track of their time and show where they are on the map, and they're
like
totally.
And if they've been like in one place too long, like this
They
thing,
penalizes them. or-
yeah, like it shows that they've been in a place too long.
And if you call ahead for it's like your that movie In Time where if you run out of time you die, and you can like trade time and stuff, and you got to steal it, and and then your mom died. It's terrible. But but I have no idea why that was my analogy. I'm just saying that when you order a pickup from your house, they get a little extra time to do so it adds to their efficient, they get a certain amount of set time to deliver to each house. And then if there's a pickup, they get extra time.
Yeah, there is something beneficial about them picking up from you.
Where's
but
the butterscotch?
I think it has to be a scheduled pickup. I'm not sure, but I think it has to be scheduled for them to get that benefit from it.
This is not technically butterscotch.
It isn't?
No, it's a caramel hard candy. It's very
Oh,
butterscotch
it's caramel.
like. But I think butterscotch might be an artificial flavoring. Is it? Is it technically artificial? I don't know. It's caramel, but then it's like butterscotch, and then it's kind of like yellow, and you can kind of see through it a little bit, and it's got that crinkle.
Yeah, Ryan. I mean, I'm reading on some of my eBay groups how buyers are getting upset. You know, sellers are reporting that they're having upset buyers because packages are not being
Oh,
delivered.
I'm sorry, I didn't see that.
What?
The post-op man is the hottest guy.
Yeah. That's so great.
I mean, if you're into like keeping healthy and you want to just like be in the sun and walk around, like maybe you could be a beach bum or a postman person. Thank you.
Well, I know at the job I had previous to working on eBay that the
Remember
owner
when I was
always
free?
said
Remember those days when I was free?
that somebody, if you give them a tiny bit of work, they'll stretch it out so it takes
Yeah.
up the whole day.
Well, that's just a common person thing.
Oh, sorry, what was I?
And so you actually fire a couple people, show that you're going to murder everybody, and then all of a sudden the people that you have left do all the work of the people you just fired. Imagine that. That's how I see.
But we were at the
That's
point
how I see
where
stuff.
we couldn't get all of our
Wait
work
a
done.
minute! Look who's
Who's
here!
here?
So exciting.
Oh, being Poke Paul Rose, Pokey got some gift today from Candy O.
Candy
We
O
got
sent us a re-upped on our sugar intake and treat department. And we didn't even look at all the different glasses, but we do have the Ben Affleck Duncan Blades, which take me into a whole different world. I kind of look like, what's the guy say? What's Randy Camacho? What's his name say? He must yell stuff. It's a wrestler. Felt like I looked like.
Yeah, Ryan.
Or Macho Man?
We've had, have we had 2 times? Definitely 1 time. I can't think. I think we have twice where something wasn't delivered and we refunded and then it ended up getting delivered. And fortunately for us, they weren't really high priced items. So we were like, whatever. But I feel
It was Macho Man.
I think eBay can assist.
Oh
a
yeah!
seller.
I don't know what he did. What
And-
was his actual thing that he said? Because I do look like him a little bit.
Paul, I hope you're fine. Oh, Paul, he didn't get that tooth. It was tooth on the other side that he cracked.
And I had to get a crown on my cracked crown face tooth. And the guy did it in like, it took 3 hours. And they like, ging, 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 and they make a post out of it, but they have to not remove as much tooth as normal. And it's made by Germans. And then they actually make the tooth and they present it to you on a velvet like Crown Royale. And then he does a dry fit and it's still purple. And then they bake it once they know it's going to fit right. Then they bake it to full toothness and then they glue it in. And then it's a non-metallicized German crown.
And that is mind-boggling to me because when I had my crowns put on, it took like over a week for them to get it made. And
Yes. And so
Wow.
this is just like they're sticking. I'm like, did you really clean this off? Because they're sticking, these devices in your mouth that are scanning your teeth. So it's everything's
Dave,
computerized and they're like,
what's
whatever. So, Dave Arrington! I was up in the middle of the night the other night, and was it you, Dave, that said that you were the road manager for the Stray Cats? Was Josh saying that? I don't know what was going on. For some reason, you were still up. Josh was walking around like looking for
stepped
whiff.
in some vomit.
Stepped in some vomit that I don't think he's recovered from. And I know there was a Dave on there. I think it was you that said that you did some road managing for the Stray Cats, which is pretty cool. That's a cool claim to fame. Although road managers get work pretty hard, so depending on how nice they were.
Snap into a Slim Jim.
Do we have some of that? Yeah.
No.
No, it was Dave. He was Dave. Did you stay with him when he was Brian Setzer? So mid-90s was when I got into DJing and when we
Gotcha. 6 by
met
6
bands and stuff. And Brian Setzer Orchestra, I'm guessing it must have been like 98.
Lee Rocker, blah blah blah.
He went, Brian Setzer was here in Burlington at this place called the Old Lantern, which was a gorgeous like country setting, bucolic thing, and it's I don't know, it was just a great place. And it's like a really big cabin, and people have weddings there and stuff. Well, it's a small, low ceiling place, and he had his full regalia of band. It was with the horns, and they were all in this tiny little room. And I lost about 20% of my hearing in one night from a horn hit from the Brian Setzer Orchestra. So I hate him and the Stray Cats. And now you can't come in here. No, I'm just kidding. That's cool. That you did that. Beard doesn't want to hear about it.
So, Paul was saying, just starting to drive me a little crazy. Spam had to make access to all the radiators for a new boiler fitting. 7 people in the house that day. Now I'm going to be getting new windows.
What happened? Your boiler exploded and blew out all your windows?
No. The boiler was having to be replaced like a week or so ago, I think. And now it looks like new windows too. So that means that you should be
have a whole new
nice
house by
for
now.
the cold season. Then new boiler, nice windows, hopefully, right?
Dave worked with a ton of artists, musical artists.
Fun.
It's quite a lifestyle, that thing. I used to it was pretty exciting up here because we had a tiny little town between Montreal, New York, Boston. So everybody would come up here, and when I worked at the radio station, I was really just I was really more of the errand boy than anything else. But because it was such a small town, I just ended up hanging out with everybody. And what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something.
Biff was asking,
who was our coolest people that came and we saw them? I'm wondering if Dave ever came to. He probably didn't ever come to Burlington.
Biff was asking Dave if he ever encountered Ozzy.
I seen him once. I saw him at Ozfest a couple times. Thank you.
Mike loves Slim Jims with spring cheese.
Now we're crossing genres. Slim Jim and Slim Jim Phantom. And I heard Slim Jim Phantom was not nice. Is he also dead?
Queen
I think he's
BZ
alive,
has
though.
a legit question. Should I turn off promoted listings if I'm running a coupon and sale in my store?
Well, I mean, I believe I'm sort of like trying to come to terms with what my real practices are on these darn promotional things. I don't. I leave on the 5% promoted listings, but what I've started to do, this is something that's just started, is I've taken promotion. So I used to do blanket 5% on everything in a particular store as soon as I listed it. I'm just lazy, I guess. And I decided maybe I'm going to watch this. And what I'm going to do is new stuff I'm listing, I'm not going to promote it at all. Stuff that's been in there forever, I'm going to raise the promoted listing to like 8%. Like, I don't even care about this stuff. I just kind of want it gone. Stuff that's been in there for a year or two. And then other things, I'm going to have 2 categories. Listed 8% promoted listing, regardless of whether it's on sale or anything. And then not promote stuff I just personally think is cool and doesn't need to be promoted. In the store, here's the key. This is the important part. In the store that I'm doing weekly nuclear resets, or I'm resetting every week. Items that do not have watchers, I reset every one of those. And then anything that's new, I do not promote. And anything that's old, I promote at 8%. Does that make sense? Yes. Why? Because I figured the good stuff is just getting relisted every week anyway. So I really don't need to promote it. And the old stuff sucks and nobody wants it. So jack up the promotion on that and relist it. And hopefully we'll get rid of some of it. And when I say junk, I'm talking about maybe 2 years ago, I had all my Star Wars figures. I sold them all for tippity top dollar. All that's left is like the bummed out Han Solo with like the half of the face is melted and stuff. I mean, this is not great stuff. So it still has value, but not.
I just want to add Queen Bee's AZ that Arizona or that what we have into our items is not a lot, so a 5% is manageable for us.
Yeah.
And yeah, because we don't have a lot of money. A lot of our stuff is stuff that we've had for years.
Oh, John doesn't like that either.
Or because he's been collecting for like 30 years.
Yeah, collecting stuff.
And then
mostly collecting.
The other stuff, it was like big bulk buys where it was a great price for thousands of things.
Exactly, Biff. He has a little side face smear. It's like a half a circle just taken out. That's Han Solo with the BB gun patina.
So you must be having a lot of blood work done.
He's beginning to look like a hedgehog.
Yeah.
But he's still smiling. It's the worst having anything where they have to like stick you multiple times like in a short period of time. I hate that. Grosses me out. Fortunately, I have seen Ozzy live, but never met him. No, I never met him either. Seen him multiple times. Again, saw him those 3 times at No More Tours tour at the Cow Palace, 1993, where Angelo took off with our $200 for LSD, never came back. So Angelo, I'm looking at you, 93. I hold grudges. You better get back here. My whole crew was just sitting there waiting for him. And we didn't even go in till late. Wait, so who? Huh. That same summer we went to, so Ozzy Osbourne was at, and then Nirvana was like within a week or two of those Ozzy. And we saw Nirvana at the Bosnian benefit concert.
Oh, yeah, we sold that ticket.
Yeah, and we saw, that's the eBay tie-in. Yeah. Sold that Nirvana ticket for a couple $100 bucks.
Like a year or two ago.
Yeah, which I thought was
fun. Oh, I can't let that be my lunch.
Oh, you will, though.
Lag. I'm eating
She's
these
Sour
because
Patch.
you
She's
for more snacks.
Swedish Fished. She's Werther's Original. She's, I don't know. We just got introduced to these new little delicious goblins.
Mike says,
Chico Stick,
Primo,
which
I'm
has
sorry
no
about
chick
that.
in
I
it.
got lost. Because he said that's what Dad calls it too, collecting.
Yes. Yeah, I collect. We've paid a lot of money in storage fees.
So wait, what did you say? Because Queen Bees is saying that 1,000 additional listings. No, down. That I've never used, or there's strings attached to that. Is that for, you were talking about resets or something? What?
Queen Bee, I'm not exactly, sorry, I'm just trying to think about what you're saying. If you're talking about, I don't remember mentioning 1,000 additional listings, but you're talking about your store listings on eBay to do a reset, meaning to take your items down and put them back up. That is what you can use those for store items. I'm not sure if you're not talking about List Easier, are you?
I don't know. We're not frozen.
We're going to find out. We're just going to wait.
No, just that 1,000 additional listings that I've never used, or there's strings.
Oh, okay, yes. So that
attached to that.
No, there's not. No, as long as you remain within them and just relist and use them. And then, of course, if you relist, I haven't talked about this in a long time, but of course, our media store.
Talk about the nuclear reset.
Yeah, our media store is only $1,000 list. I can't remember this for sure.
So Monkey says the extra listings are special categories. Like you get 1,000 and 10,000 bonus listings if they're in specific categories.
In almost every single piece of media is in those categories. So that's why our media store has been so awesome. Now, I will say also, I think media has a slightly higher final value fee. It has like the most expensive.
So
maybe?
she's saying the 1,000 listings on top of the 1,000 that I have my subscription.
Yeah, there's
I've
no-
never used them.
As long as they're within those categories, you don't get charged for them. Double check whenever you're doing. They make it difficult. So if you're doing a nuclear reset, you've already ended 200 items, and when you go to relist them, at the bottom, they'll say, "Oh, this is going to charge you $10 to list these." You just watch your numbers so you don't end up ending items that you don't have enough to relist, or they're not in the categories to relist, and you end up paying 25 cents an item for them. Just be careful of that.
Yeah, Biff was saying all collectibles fall under the bonus category. That's one reason why we were able to do nuclear reset so off every single day, way like a year ago, because we were pretty much everything was in collectibles. Ryan was saying, but watch it because sometimes they change the promotion.
They haven't in a long time, but just, when they think you're not looking and they change it and they can catch you, they will, for sure. They'll catch you any way they can. They will catch you. They're going to catch you. I just want to, can we be done now and just start really knuckle on to these candies?
Oh, man.
I don't want to eat another one.
My tongue is all
Lag
like sour.
kind of wants me to eat one, but
burning.
You love that. It's your favorite state.
Oh, man.
Sour and burning.
Oh, candy. Oh, thank you for all the candy. Oh.
He's got you figured out.
Yeah.
That book is still just like the number one thing.
The Vermont Reggae
And in
Fest.
fact, that's going to be like in the next week, right? 2 weeks?
August 23rd, Vermont Reggae Fest.
It's actually happening.
Yeah.
And we'll be there.
It's the Tiki weekend at the Venetian, too. I'm like, dude.
As long as we can get a car share, we'll be fine. As long as there's Uber.
I gotta go to the Vermont Reggae Fest. It's at a brewery locally.
Oh, Queen Bee only sells beauty supplies.
Gotcha. Oh, right.
That's
yeah.
a totally a little foreign to us. And the clothing is still a little foreign, although we sold all the stuff that we bought 3-4 weeks ago now for $1 a piece, all gone. And we
bought for $1, sold for more.
Yes, we bought whatever.
Oh, right, Paul.
But we sold one of the Patagonia sweaters for like actual reseller prices, like $30. And we're super psyched on that. So,
Paul, dentist does not want to give him a gold tooth.
they're not going to give me a gold. Well, they're highly talking me out of getting a gold tooth because if anything happens to it, it will cost XYZ number of monies to replace. It's not smart. So he said, just get the white one and then we'll stick a gold one on top of it. Now, you won't know. I won't even tell you guys.
They were talking about, he's thinking you wanted a solid gold tooth? Like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
Isn't this thing, sliding thing, what they always used anyhow?
No.
Whatever.
It's a wrap. A metal tooth with a wrap of gold. But the gold's hella thin, and then you have to have, and then the base metal is in your head. And you got base metal touching your and the underneath of the gold is all base. Because you can't afford an actual gold tooth.
Not nowadays, gold is.
It was $3,500 for a fake gold tooth. And I was like, maybe I want this rose gold and really be a Kardashian. Right?
Holy crap.
Yeah, let's do that. But
Axe Monkey was saying in my sticker store, which is Sticker Stop Shop, great store, check it out on eBay. I have to use Home and Garden. AI suggested I use the scrapbook category to use some of the bonus listings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's an
Home and
awesome
Garden?
idea.
What a weird category for stickers.
Queen Bee, see if you can do some, see if you can do that somehow. Check with ChatGPT and see if there's a way you can sneak in your stuff, relatively accurately into a different category that might get you more.
Base for your face.
Base for your face.
Paul Rose, how dare they dull your shine?
I know.
Yeah.
They just want to bring me down.
Do they not know who you are?
They want to. The dentist. They want to bring me down. They've always have. Those dentists. I don't ever go to the dentist and leave with like, "Yay! I just went to the dentist." I always leave the dentist going, "I feel like I'm gonna have PTSD from this. Like I feel a little shaky, kind of abused." And then.
Yeah, Ryan, that's just weird.
I get over it.
That
We have a good
decals
dentist.
fall under Home and Garden.
Scrapbooking.
Why?
Scrapbooking. She said scrapbooking.
She said in
Right
my
here.
sticker store, I have to use home and garden.
Yeah, AI suggested I use the scrapbook category for some of my bonus lists.
Right. And then Ryan is saying it's home and garden because decals fall in it. Home and garden just seems weird to me.
You see weird to me. You didn't even yawn today yet? Or did you just hide it
Oh,
from me?
no.
You tricked me.
Is there a category for your stickers that qualifies for the reduced envelope shipping? I wonder. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
Paul, we'll do
yeah.
that.
You can get envelope shipping.
If I can get a tiny little Darth Vader, I can get like all kinds of different stuff.
Oh, I see. So,
Smurf.
like GPT.
Quirky Picker Chad is here.
Okay. Hey, Quirky Picker Chad.
Aloha.
Nice to see you.
We're just winding down. I'm feeling a little cross-eyed from just the small amount of peanut butter Chico sticks I ate. But when I get off of this thing, I'm going to eat like 5 more, and that's it. I'm not going
Spam would
crazy.
look great with vampire teeth caps.
Yeah, she does. Have you seen? Well, she did. Like the mask is her whole face, though. But she did those little advertisings for our old show, which I think are on here. The couple of dinks, where you were in the vampire. You do make a good vampire. Very vampire.
Yeah, gotcha, Ryan.
Oh,
Home and garden, home decor.
Silver hair. Did you
decals.
see that we peeled her skin off the other day and
Made a mask out of
dried
it.
it out and made a mask out of it. You can see how clear her skin really is.
So this is interesting, just like seeing people that deal with, like paper products and stuff. And Biff was saying collectibles and art collectible. Oh, Biff was saying I would use whatever category allowed
Not
eBay standard envelope. So that, I guess, is what people that sell ephemera and paper goods usually look for.
That's like actual chiclets of
Knowledge.
information, yeah, that we don't have.
Hallelujah.
I don't know what we do. I'm gonna go when we're done here. I'm gonna list another 100 items this afternoon. Like, boom, done. Thank you. Next.
I have to tell you, it is a relief.
What if the entire
Just knowing
world
just
ends and nobody gets to
within
see this thing?
minutes we can have 100 things listed because the photos are already there. So it takes me. Yesterday I was struggling so badly with the photos. The lighting was so bad yesterday, and then right when the sun finally got like toward the front of our house,
Everything changed.
it got better. But prior to that, oh man, the lighting was so awful. I tried blocking the windows and shining overhead lights and making, oh man, dang, I hate lighting. It stressed me out. Big time.
Queen Bee Ephemera is like the there's a lot of things that fit into it, but like
clippings,
clippings,
old postcards,
tickets,
menus,
paper advertisements, maybe menus or ephemera.
It's a huge category. A lot of people have success in it, but you need to have a lot of it, I believe, and you need to know what you have.
Now, that's so you guys, yeah. See, that's the kind of stuff I just don't know. I've never been that curious to figure out if I could do things like this, but I've also never sold small enough things. But Biff saying I've had to put things in weird categories to ESS. People still find it. Is there? I mean, you know how eBay sometimes gets mad at you for putting things into different categories. If they're not supposed to be in there, maybe I don't know.
Oh, so Jovia was saying non-sport stickers, as in can't sell NFL decals in that category to qualify reduced envelope shipping.
Oh.
And then Ryan said, oh, sorry, I'm getting mixed up.
You're getting already.
Wait, Big Dre was saying.
You're going to get it.
Goodwill partnered with Microsoft to use AI when listing online. Employees now list 50% more items daily.
Yeah, good for them because I hate them now. I mean, list all you want, Goodwill. I mean, I heard that I'm gonna eat this. I heard Was it? Gosh, everything happened on Beard's show this morning. There was quite a lot of topics were covered, and I think one of them was about how AI. First of all, I gleaned a couple pieces of information that AI is only scanning things that I know of right now that have barcodes. So if stuff doesn't have barcodes, it's not getting AI scanned. Is that right or wrong? I don't know about that. The
But
Microsoft
with List
stuff?
Easier, though,
Yeah,
in
now
the
that's
categories that
Do you think Josh just sold out to
we have
Microsoft? Is
so
that why?
far-
Oh no.
they don't need it does not need barcodes. So it can handle older items.
Maybe, yeah. You might some sort of collect. I mean, like if you're saying beauty products like old perfume, like that's a tricky one, right? But yeah, maybe you gotta be tricky. Primo, in the best, I made great money on small ephemera, movie cinema, leaflets, tickets. Nuts what some go for. Absolutely. And the things that we've sold, past, not best. What the heck? We have sold some really good, like older Hawaiian stuff, hundreds of dollars. Would a print be ephemera? Not really. Like a print, even though it's paper, I don't think you'd call it ephemera.
A print of what?
But postcards. Perfect ephemera is a postcard.
Yeah, postcards.
Postcard.
Adobe.
Yeah, that's like the base model ephemera.
Concert
probably.
tickets. Like souvenir-y type things. Like we had some pamphlets from Disney from like the 70s.
Yeah. And like or like from the expo in Montreal, pamphlets from motels, all those kind of things. Stuff that I always think of it as stuff that shouldn't really exist, like people would throw it away because it's like disposable, but if you keep it long enough, it's collectible. Why would anybody even walk into a Goodwill in 2025? Last week, we just double checked. We went to our good reselling place that has stuff that's a little more expensive in the electronics department, but it could be good stuff, and then it's worth paying up for it. But our Goodwills, we went in there, and it's sad. It's a sad state of Goodwill. They've got the elevator music playing. There's no bins.
Oh no, they were playing some 80s music that made me happy actually.
Did it? Because it made me sad that we're old.
No, it was like an alternative.
It was like The Cure. It was Morrissey. They were literally playing Morrissey over the music.
Yeah, so around here, the big, Goodwills, the national secondhand places are not good, but our locally owned secondhand places are good.
But Goodwill we couldn't find one single thing to buy. How do you go into a thrift store without buying a single thing? That's not a good thrift store. Not in my estimation. Boop, 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 boop. I got eyeballs. They work.
Okay, I gotta stop eating.
Okay, we gotta go. Can we go now? Hey, everybody. May I? Heaven knows Goodwill's miserable now in my life. See, I will sing. I only sing Morrissey.
Old synopsis sheets, promo folders, etc., etc. Queen Bee was saying if it has a history on the general internet, AI will pick it up. It doesn't necessarily have to have a barcode. Yeah. Yep.
Primo, ask Spotify to play the oldies. You will cry when you hear what it plays. No, I don't want to. It's going to play stuff that makes me like, oh my gosh, I'm back in time. And it's going to go oldies. You know how old we are? Too old.
Right. I mean, isn't 1980 only 20 years ago?
Yes. And if anybody tells us it's not, you're fired.
Yeah, I'm generally miserable when I hear Morrissey, too.
Okay, that's it. We got
it wasn't Morrissey. It was not.
No,
Morrissey.
we did hear Morrissey.
Not.
And I've heard it in our store, too.
Okay, look at. I'm addicted to these
Shoplifters
candies.
of the world. I hear that in the store all the time. Thank you guys for joining us on Wednesday. It is Hump Day. We'll see you on when the next time? Monday.
Yeah,
but watch John.
We have to say thank you to everyone.
Everybody.
Everyone.
Mostly Candy O for getting us jacked up on sugar.
Candy O for all the sweet gifts.
I'm eating this.
All of our members, Brian and Doug and Rose, they've been members for almost approaching 2 years now.
Get back to
Everyone
work,
that's a
you
member,
slacker.
everyone that views, everyone that comments, and just thank you so much. We truly
Looks like
appreciate
cleanup
you.
on aisle
You mean
4.
so much to us.
What are you waiting for? Christmas?
We're old enough to know better, but young enough not to care.
Get off my lawn. Love you guys. We're going to eat candy.
Sticker, stop, shop, list easier. Remember, list easier. Should be coming out this weekend. As long as
the
nothing,
only way to live.
as long as nothing
easier.
catastrophic happens.
It's the only
list
way
easier.
to breezier.
Telling you, it is a life changer for
Hashtag life
us.
changing.
It is.
Love you guys.